The way forward. So I compassionately challenge. I call them out on the shit. You know, I'm direct. I just say it as it is. I will say the things that other people won't say to them. Because that, you know, I wasn't wrapped in cotton wool. So I don't wrap my clients in cotton wool. I offer them a 24/7 phone support. Again, in my recovery, having that connection to other addicts that get it. You know, you can ring up and say, yeah, I've had a really shit day and I want to go and get a bottle of wine. You know, if you ring your friends, well, don't get it. If it were that easy. Yeah? Yeah, yeah. But I have a spiel with that. People kind of have a go at me or kind of say, yeah, but boundaries, and don't get me started on that B word anyway. But I have a spiel. So, ringing me at 6, so I'm at the end of the phone, night or day for you. Can't always get to it, but I will always get back to you. Ringing me at 6 o'clock in the evening on the way home and you've had a bad day, it's conversation. Ringing me at 10 o'clock at night, drunk, are you okay? Are you safe? Speak tomorrow. So I had this client and came in, that's it, I've thrown all the drink out of the apartment, and I was like, yeah, let's just see where this goes. So, rang me up one evening, 10 o'clock, drunk. Are you okay? Are you safe? I'll speak to you tomorrow. Spoke to him the next day and don't know how it happened. Oh, it's just sat on his pity pot, licking his wounds. Right, well, number one, you either lied to yourself because you told me that you'd thrown the drink out. Number two, you lied to me because I can't help you if you're not honest with me. Or you decided to have a drink, you got up, you put your coat on, you walked to the shop, you picked it up, you paid for it, you carried it home, opened it and sat and drank it. So don't tell me you don't know how it happened. And you could just hear in his voice that, oh, just, yeah. No, yeah, but. Again, this goes back to blaming everything. Yeah, but if this hadn't happened, and yeah, but I'd had a bad day at work and somebody cut me up while I was driving home. There's always something. So this is about helping people in their everyday life, you know. I talk about brain muscle. The easiest way to talk about brain muscle is someone decides to go to the gym, so they're doing everything to go to the gym. You know, they're eating right, they're sleeping right, they've got the routine. They get to where they want to be, and they go, oh, I've accomplished this. They stop going, and they slide backwards. And that tends to be what happens in, you know, general addiction services and everything. People get to this point, and then it's like, oh. So this is about using the tools. You know, if someone was going to the gym and they maintained it, you know, if they kind of did it consistently, they'd carry on with the same results, wouldn't they? You know, same with the diet. If people go on a diet and then get to where they want, but then moderate that and change that so it's maintenance. There's no expiry date on this stuff. You know, I still have to use my tools, but in a different way. My challenges have changed over the years, but I still use the same tools. That's where people kind of get caught up in complacency. Oh, I've done 6 months, and then wonder why they're back at square one again. Champion the wins. You know, if somebody has that, they don't open that second bottle of wine, it's a win. If somebody usually starts drinking at 6 o'clock in the evening, but they wait until 8 o'clock, it's a win. This is about helping people to reduce, control and self-manage. Check my notes. Cool. Slips and falls. Don't make a slip into a fall. So if someone does get drunk one night, it's a slip. If they carry on that for days, possibly weeks, it's a fall. Don't kind of get them into a mindset of, oh, I've failed and it's all going wrong. Because when they do have a slip, it's helpful because we can home in on that. Right, what specifically was going on there for you to do that? It helps me to, you know, compassionately challenge them. Well, what did you do to help yourself? I didn't do that. Well, what do you expect? You know, you can use, I don't like the words relapse or lapse. It's, you know, if you've drank, you've drank. If you've drank more than what you wanted, that's a slip. But it's their responsibility, it's not yours. Even I struggled with this in the early days of, what have I missed? Oh, they've drank. No. If they're going to do it, they're going to do it. You're not there pouring it down the neck, or you're not there buying it for them. If they're going to do it, they're going to do it. But you need to call them out on that as well. Well, I don't know how it happened. Yeah, you do.
I found myself with a drink in my hand.
Yeah.
Like nobody
It just miraculously appeared with ice and lemon in it.
overserved. Oh, bitch, you overordered.
Oh, I bought 2 bottles and I didn't mean to. I only wanted 1.
It slipped into my cart.
Yeah, bullshit. People laugh at me about this, ethical dealers and shops, right? To a dealer, it's a business. Yeah, it's not a hobby, it's a business. So they're into sales. So on a Friday evening, they'll send out a text, banging gear in, get your orders in. Yeah, it's a business for them. Now what they also do is, to avoid the police, they regularly change the numbers. They keep the contacts, but they change the numbers. So there's no escaping it. You know, you can block, you probably heard it, just block the number. But they're still going to get them messages. It's about dealing with it rather than avoiding it. If they block that number, it's still in the phone, you can unblock it. And if there's a will, there's a way. You know, you will find that. I had different dealers. I had my first dealer. If I couldn't get him, I had a couple more to get hold of. Okay? It's about saying to them, just, do you know what, mate? Just do me a favour. I can't do this anymore. Just don't sell to me anymore. And just take my number out of your phone. Yeah? It can take a couple of tries. You'll just reply, just delete my number, please, mate. And eventually they kind of do. That's where the ethical dealer comes in. You know, the ones that, do you know what, I'm not going to be part of this. Your drinkers, though. So we're creatures of habit. So they'll have different shops that they use on different days to fly under the radar so people don't clock how much they're drinking. You know, if you have got that close shop that you use, just again, do you know what? Just don't sell me any drink. They'll know you've got a problem before you do. Yeah? What else was I going to say on there? So this whole thing of changing number. Why should a client change the number that they've probably had for decades? Because that's going to cause more problems than it solves. You know, maybe that person they can reach out to, or you just get that random phone call for someone that, you know, that if they haven't got your number anymore, you can't get that, can you? If it means you drive home a longer way, it takes 10 minutes longer to get home, do it. You know, again, you've got that choice. Putting yourself in front of that shop and then wondering why you drink, there's no one to blame, is there?